Nobody is coming to save you, and the sooner you accept that, the sooner you become untouchable. You keep waiting for motivation, a sign, a rescue, but the truth is, no one is watching out for you the way you hoped. This is the first harsh truth you need to swallow, and yes, it tastes like iron. You either take control or remain a prisoner of comfort, distraction, and false hope. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, "Don't hanker after what you don't have. Instead, fix your attentions on the finest and best that you have." That means stop waiting for permission to act. Stop hoping the world will change before you do. Right now, your potential is smothered by the illusion that circumstances need to be perfect before you begin. They don't. Start anyway. Subscribe now, because most people never will. They'll keep scrolling, looking for easy answers instead of facing these brutal facts. But not you. The second harsh truth? Your emotions are not reality. You think you're tired, stuck, broken. You think you feel worthless or lost. But what you feel isn't always what's true. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus taught that we are disturbed not by things, but by the views we take of them. You are not your thoughts, not your panic, not your sadness. You are what you choose to do in spite of them. So if you're angry, pause. If you're afraid, act. If you're heartbroken, build. Modern culture lies to you every day, whispering that your feelings are sacred, that you must obey them. But that's not strength, it's servitude. Third truth, most people don't care about you, and that's liberating. You walk around terrified of judgment, approval, rejection. But Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." While you agonize over what they might think, they're lost in their own self-obsession. Let that free you. You can stop performing. You can speak up. You can walk your own path without waiting for applause. You've been caged by invisible chains, expectations, opinions, trends, and none of them matter unless you choose to let them. The Stoic doesn't chase validation. He chases virtue, discipline, peace. Harsh truth number 4. Comfort is a drug, and it's killing your edge. Every time you reach for convenience instead of growth, you dull your potential just a little more. Discipline isn't punishment. It's the armor you wear to walk through fire. You don't get stronger by staying warm and fed and endlessly entertained. You get stronger by choosing friction. Remember how the Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort? Seneca would sleep on the floor just to remind himself that he could. What are you doing to sharpen yourself? Are you numbing or growing? Are you scrolling through life or sculpting it? The fifth truth? You will die, and no one knows when. Memento mori isn't a dark reminder, it's a weapon. It slices through procrastination, excuses, entitlement. You keep saying, someday, but someday isn't real. You could lose everything tomorrow. So why do you waste time in fake arguments, dead relationships, empty ambition? Picture your own funeral. What do you wish you'd done? What regrets burn inside your chest? Now realize that you still have time, if you stop wasting it. Aurelius reminded himself, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Sixth truth, you are owed nothing. Not love, not success, not happiness. The world doesn't care about your plans or your effort unless it creates results. The Stoics didn't believe in entitlement, they believed in action. If you want more, be more. If you're frustrated, good. That's energy waiting to be used. But if you expect fairness, prepare for misery. Life isn't fair, but it's full of opportunity for those who stop whining and start working. So get up, do the thing. Be relentless in silence, and let the results speak when you no longer need to. Truth 7. Success is not a peak, it's a burden. You think once you make it, everything gets easier? Wrong. That's when the real test begins. Success attracts envy, doubt, pressure, and distraction. If your identity is built on fame, money, or recognition, you're walking on sand. The Stoics warned about this constantly, how success ruins men who aren't prepared. What will you do when your goals don't fulfill you? When more still isn't enough? That's where internal power matters. When you build your character instead of your image, you can handle anything. But if your ego drives the bus, every bump will feel like collapse. Eighth truth. Most people are cowards, and if you're not careful, you'll become one too. Cowards lie to themselves, blame others, avoid the mirror. They pretend. They flatter. They stay quiet when they should speak, stay still when they should rise. Courage isn't loud, it's consistency. It's truth. It's doing what's right even when it hurts. Especially then, Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Are you willing to be misunderstood? To stand alone? To get laughed at for doing what's necessary? Or are you addicted to applause, praise, and ease? Final truth, for now, you can become untouchable, but it will cost you your old self. The one who makes excuses, seeks comfort, chases drama. The one who clings to the past or obsesses over the future. That version of you must die if you want to rise. The Stoics didn't teach you to suppress, they taught you to transform. Fire burns away the weak parts. Pressure builds diamonds. You want to be unshakable? Then stop asking how and start letting go. Shed the identity that's holding you back. Kill the stories that keep you small. And watch what happens when you finally decide to stop negotiating with your lesser self and start living like someone who understands that every second of hesitation is a betrayal of your potential. Because here's the ninth and final harsh truth. Discipline is more important than motivation, and if you wait to feel like it, you're already losing. Motivation is a liar. It's fleeting, unpredictable, soft. Discipline, on the other hand, is a weapon forged through repetition, silence, and suffering. The Stoics knew this intimately. Aurelius dragged himself out of bed when his body screamed to stay warm, reminding himself, was I made for pleasure or for action? You want to be untouchable? Then you must act without emotion, train without praise, show up without excuses. Most people are ruled by moods. They only work when it's convenient, only grow when it's easy. But you must become the kind of person who builds in the dark, sharpens in solitude, and moves forward even with trembling hands and a heart full of doubt. Untouchable doesn't mean invincible. It means resilient. It means no matter what hits you, you stay grounded because your foundation isn't built on hype, but on principles. It means that even when you fail, and you will, you don't flinch. You reset. You reforge. Because nothing external controls you anymore. Not fear. Not fame. Not heartbreak. You've buried your ego, mastered your reactions, and chosen discomfort over distraction. You stopped asking why it's hard and started asking who you need to become. You no longer run from the truth, you use it as fuel. You've learned to see insult as training, delay as discipline, loss as opportunity. You've become allergic to comfort, intolerant of excuses, and immune to flattery. You don't need validation because your compass is internal. You don't crave attention because your character is built in silence. You understand that nothing out there can touch you unless you let it. And that's the secret nobody wants to hear. You are the problem, but also the solution. If you feel weak, it's because you've been feeding the wrong parts of you. If you feel lost, it's because you've forgotten the path is made by walking, not waiting. And if you feel ordinary, it's because you've betrayed the extraordinary version of yourself too many times. That ends now. The Stoics never promised peace would come easy. They promised it would be earned, moment by moment, breath by breath, choice by choice. You're not here to be liked. You're here to become. To evolve into the kind of person who doesn't flinch when tested, who doesn't fold when isolated, who doesn't break when life gets cruel. And make no mistake, life will get cruel. You'll be betrayed, mocked, underestimated, abandoned. Let them doubt you. Let them laugh. Let the world stay soft while you get sharp. Because once you stop expecting mercy, you start becoming the storm. Once you stop needing love, you become love itself, calm, powerful, present. The Stoics weren't soft monks meditating in the hills. They were warriors of the mind, emperors, slaves, generals, men who faced chaos and walked through it with clarity. You are no different. Your name may not be etched in stone, but your discipline can echo through every action, every moment, every silence. So here's your final warning. The road to becoming untouchable is lonely. You will lose people. You will shed versions of yourself. You will suffer. But what waits on the other side is not fame, comfort, or glory. It's peace. Deep, immovable peace. The kind of peace that doesn't need defending. The kind that glows in silence, that whispers, "I've been through worse," when the world tries to shake you. That kind of peace is earned through truth, through facing what others run from, through living with intention while everyone else drifts. You want to be untouchable? Then stop waiting. Burn the excuses. Bury the softness. Live like the warrior the world secretly hopes you'll never become. Subscribe now, because this path is brutal, and you'll need every reminder you can get.